Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. It's Mary Jane. If you guys can please like the video, it'll help the algorithm. So me and my peoples, this platform can actually go to the top. We can go to the top. We can be bumping. We can be popping. So please like and share, comment. It'll help us out a lot, me and my peoples. So let's get down to it. So let's talk about Black Ink Crew Chicago season 5 episode 3. It goes in, it goes down. Let's look at this picture right here. Let's look at your boy, Ryan, and there go Lily. Look how Lily's looking at him, glazing up in his face and smiling, and Ryan ain't even paying her no attention. You can't tell me Ryan didn't hit her. I know they did the oogie woogie boogie boogie. I know they did. I've been telling you guys they did. She kind of admitted it last episode that, she did fellatio. So what they talking about, so miss me with that. So I know that's real. And so let's move on to, Van. Van over there looking at his apprentice, Ebonita, I'm going to call her Bonita's breast and everything. I thought he was still with Jen. He was filming with her. So how's he going to explain him looking at her breast and she's lifting her shirt up to show, Van her breast? Like, that's really disrespectful. And she did it on TV. So she's trying to get in where she's fitting. And basically, I don't think, what's her name? Bella is feeling it. Bella's not like friends with Jen or whatever, but maybe she feels like this girl is a skeezer. Maybe she feel like she's an opportunist. But anyways, Bella, you need to worry about your own business and slow down on your drinking and find you a babysitter and not be using Lily as your babysitter or anybody else to be your babysitter. Seems like you need to get another job because you worried about it if, Ebonita, the new apprentice is actually going to be getting paid and get some money. If you're concerned about her paycheck and her money and you ain't getting paid enough, then it's time for you to get a second job, straight up and down. So we get through that. So anyways, Don is sitting at the table. He's with Lily. He's with Bella, and basically he's trying to hook, Lily up on a date with a new guy, so she can find some love, she can find some romance. Basically, he's concerned. Managers don't supposed to be concerned with that shit. Manage the shop, Don. So, and then in the meantime, in between time, we get the new guest tattoo artist. He comes in. His name is Shine. He's Gucci down. He's showing off. He's wearing everything he owned on his back. And, he probably done went in debt to put on this outfit to be on this show. He might be a good tattoo artist. He might make money. He might be popping. But I know he put everything on his back so he can, shine. And then on top of that, he's going to try to take Van's tattoo artist on his second, third day. Like, come on. You don't have tattoo artists etiquette. They got hair salon etiquette. Where's your etiquette at, my friend? So we have that situation. Ryan introduced him. And so basically we find out because Don is asking him a question because Don is so amorous. He's so in awe by this dude because he got Gucci. Like, come on. Let's wake up reality, baby. Like, why are you so enamored and thinking he's cool and saying that he's black because he got on, Gucci and he's all gleaming and he's all blinging. Like, come on, Don, your mentality is all messed up. Gonna say he's black. He don't even like black women. You like black women. So moving on from that, Lily said something to him. He goes, okay, sexy, or whatever. And Lily was like, But she was like, damn, I don't want to do this again. The last time I messed with somebody in-house, it was terrible. It went wrong. It went bad. So I don't know. We know she's going to do whatever the hell she wants to do. But right now, Lily has calmed down a little bit. She kind of like met her match because Bella is more of a drinking than she is. And Bella is acting up more than she is. And she's like, calm down, Bella. She's telling Bella, stop judging people. Don't judge the new apprentice. I'm like, damn, we got a new Lily. Lily matured a little bit. She wasn't fighting at the party even though she was drinking. So she must have calmed down or she let that toot, that boot, that white line go. So we have that situation. So I was like, okay, Lily's thinking smart, not messing with somebody where you work at. So I feel you. So we have that situation. And then we get, on 4, he goes on a date. This woman is on a date with him or whatever. And him and Nikki broke up. They're not together anymore. They erased each other from their IG page. And so basically he's with this girl. I don't even know how she had the courage to act like she coming on camera to date, 4. But you know what? It's money. It's an opportunity. She's an IG model or whatever. So she's getting paid. And her following has probably gone up. And 4 is putting his game on her, talking about he likes sex. He's a freak. I was like, come on, nobody cares about you having sex. Nobody cares that you're a freak. I didn't see the video, but everybody was saying that he had a small penis. I was like, that's unfortunate. So we have that situation. She's just talking about sex, and he was like, "Oh, I was checking you out the first time I tattooed you and everything. You was looking good." The girl was like, "Was that what you was with Nikki?" He was like, "Yeah." So looking for, he done cheated on Nikki. He done lied to Nikki. Nikki done fought for him, tried to protect him from getting played when people tried to run game on him, saying that they knew his father. Even though Nikki has a problem with abandonment issues, and she has a problem keeping her hands to herself, but she needs to keep her hands to herself. But other than that, she had his back, and she was supporting him, flying out to see him in LA when he's supposed to be, in London on the track. But he didn't. I don't know what happened with London on the track. So we have that situation, and I was like, damn. So he's talking about sex. I'm a freak. I'm a freak. I'm a freak. Like, damn. Like, what a day. He's talking about, oh, I did it good. I still got game. No, you sound very desperate and pathetic. You sound like somebody you want to use 5 condoms with. You don't kiss, and you don't let them suck or lick you unless they have a condom on their mouth. Because he sound real desperate and real nasty, straight up and down. So moving on from that situation, we got Don asking, Shine questions like, oh, so who do you like more, Wu-Tang or the Locks? Or he said Jada. He said, Wu-Tang, you like Hennessy or you like this? He said, I like Hennessy. He goes, you like white women or black women? He goes, I don't like white women, but I like Latino women. I was like, okay, us black women don't like you, Shine, like that. You ain't our type. Like, why we gotta get thrown under the bus? You know what I mean? Every time you turn around, us black women are getting thrown under the bus. Like, we ain't pretty. Like, we ain't attractive. Like, so, anyways, we have that situation. We get Shine's story. He's from Sacramento. He was poor. He was homeless. He ran with the wrong crowd. He started tattooing, and that changed his life. And now he's where he's at, wearing Gucci down, Gucci everything, carrying iPads. He's just flossing out here in Chicago. He said he don't want to move out to Chicago because it's too cold for him. Like, nobody cares. So we have that situation. And so in the meantime, in between time, we have Don talking about, you know what, we need to throw you a Black Ink Chicago 9 Mag party. You know what I'm saying? And so now they're going to be throwing a party. It's going to be a Halloween party. They're going to be coming in costumes. And so, Britt, she feels a certain type of way. She feels like there's male chauvinists. There's the boys club. And she feels like, oh, but I threw a party, I got yelled at. You got yelled and screamed at because you threw a party behind Ryan's back when he was really into trying to change the rules. And then on top of that, he didn't know that you was throwing a party. It wasn't like he was invited. He found out through the grapevine by showing up to his shop that everybody's in the shop drinking, having a good time. But this way he knows, and he gave the okay for the Halloween party. You didn't give Ryan that respect to give the okay. And so we have that situation. And it was funny when Gina was like, I gotta go get food for Ryan kids. I was like, Gina knows what she's doing. Gina is doing everything to stick around and be around. And she's doing her job. Her throat game must be crazy. But right now, she's cool with the ladies in the shop. They ain't arguing and they ain't fighting right now. So Ryan probably told them, like, this is going to be my new boo, so you guys better chill out. She might be manager. She might be my grand ambassador. So we have that situation going on. And so as, this is the next day. So Britt and, Bella are actually decorating the shop for Halloween for the party. And, Britt thinking, like, I'm going to decorate the shop, and it's going to look so good, and I'm going to be managing it. No, you got to do more than decorate the shop. And then on top of that, Britt went to interrupt, Ryan while he was tattooing to show him a Halloween costume mask. And basically Ryan was like, I made such a good choice, demoting her. I was like, And so we get Don walks up in the shop, and Don is looking at them. Okay, all right, the decoration looks good. But then he smells the Hennessy on Britt's breath, because Britt's been drinking Hennessy because she's stressed out. She's been demoted. Now she's only doing piercing. She flew from one place to the next place. She's feeling like she's in a doghouse. Well, she created the doghouse for herself, because if she knew that Don was coming for her position, or any inkling, which she said she did on the last episode, on the episode before that, she should have made sure she stayed on point. Wasn't drinking, wasn't fighting, didn't try to fight with Gina, tried to calm down the situation. So she did everything to get herself out of her position. She was her own worst enemy when it came to keeping her position and giving it away basically to Don. And so, Britt says to Don, like, oh, I know, I'm gonna try to get my position back. And so Don was like, you know what, I ain't even gonna say nothing to her, because I know her pride hurts. I know she feels bad. I know she feels hurt. So I'm going to just let that fly. But she's drinking. She sounds messed up. So I'm going to ask her to leave. It's like, Don, you the police of the Hennessy drinking. Ain't nobody in the shop. Only person that's tattooing is Ryan. as far as we could see, as far as I could see, as far as me and my peoples can see. Maybe you guys can see more than I can see because you got thousands of eyes. So we have that situation going on. And she was like, no, I refuse to leave. I'm not leaving. So I was like, okay, is he going to try to drag her out? So I'm glad he didn't do that. But I knew he was going to trick her out the door. I just knew he was going to get out the shop. And so we even got Don going over there snitching to Ryan. Like, I'm asking Bella, I'm asking, Britt to leave. She won't leave. She's being inappropriate. She's doing it. She's doing it. I was like, damn, Don is really playing the role of being a manager. And he's seeing how far Junior got. So basically, he's trying to do that too as well. He is, making sure he bows down to the boss. And that's Ryan. There's no more we're Nine Mag. Ryan's Nine Mag. And I'm trying to stay afloat with Ryan. So we have that situation going on. I was like, damn, Don, you done drunk a lot in this shop and she ain't really doing nothing. And so I guess Don was like, you know what? This is how I can get you. So he asked her to come outside so he can talk to her. He said, please bring your shoes. She goes outside to talk to him and he locks her out. She's banging on the door. Don's pretending like he's calling the cops, which is just fugazi. Don't ever pretend like you're going to call the cops on somebody and say you got to outrage, black women. I was like, Don, you are too much. So she's banging, she's beating on the door. But Don tells her, like, the cops are coming. So then she ends up leaving. So hopefully the production gave her her pocketbook, gave her her coat. Because as she was going outside, she said it was pretty damn cold out there. She was like, ooh, it's cold. So I was just like, shit. I was like, damn, she's so stupid. And that's probably why she's not manager. She let Don trick her. And he's not even that clever. He can't even trick Ashley. So I was just like, okay, it is what it is. So she's out there locked out. And, Bella didn't even go open the door because Bella's trying to keep her job too as well. Then we got Gina talking about, I got to go feed Ryan kids. And I got to go get some of that meat. I was like, oh. She didn't say meat though. I know what she insinuated. In my opinion. I'm just adding on to it. So then Van walks into the shop. Everybody's chilling in the shop. They're chilling. It's Bella. It's, what's her name? Lily. I was like, yo, where's Cobra? Cobra is nice. Like, Cobra's good at tattooing. We have not seen Cobra at all. Did Lily take over Cobra's apartment? What happened? Where's Cobra? We don't get no Cobra. We don't get no Danielle. I'm like, damn. So anyways, they're all chilling or whatever. Bella's chilling. You got Britt there. Basically she's trying to be good. She's trying to be on a good foot because she got locked out the shop or whatever. And basically she's skating on thin ice. She's holding on by a thin thread. And so she's doing what she got to do. And then you have Lily and Bella. They just chilling. Guess who walks through the door? None other than Van. He walks through the door with this big body woman. He walks through the door with her and he basically introduced her to everybody and saying, hey, listen, this is my new apprentice and Blase and the third. And the new apprentice, she just likes to show her breasts to Van. I'm like, damn, girl. So she's there and we find out that she does microblading. And, Bella's like, well, did you do your own eyebrows? And she was like, no, but I can do yours. So she kind of took that as a shot. And Bella was like, I was just asking a question because, I just wanted to see your technique. But Bella did say, oh, you didn't do yours. So what, you don't think you're good enough to do your own? So Bella was already coming at her for no reason at all and being sarcastic and being nasty to her. Like, you not mag. Like, I wish I could bring people in here that I F with. You don't mess with nobody, evidently, because you wouldn't be sleeping on Lily's couch. Thank you very much. You'll be somewhere renting a house with whoever you messing with or something like that. So, and you won't be couch surfing. So if you are intimidated or you think that she's going to take money from you, go get a second job, my friend. Go get a job and work so you don't have to leave your kid with Lily. Lily's not the great person to leave your kids with. She don't really like kids and she said she don't be around kids that much. She don't want to change diapers and she don't want to be a babysitter. She wants to drink. But it seems like Lily has slowed down on the alcohol, the toot, the boot, the white line. She done chilled out because she's mad, chillax. And so we have Bella, just going off, just talking smart to, Ebonita for no reason at all. She didn't do nothing to her. And it seems like Bella has a crush on Van or she's trying to get camera time. She's trying to be popping. She wants somebody to beef with. And this is the closest thing to beef with somebody because she needs Lily because Lily's giving her a place to stay. And she's cool with Britt because, they worked at the other 9 Mag. So, anyways, Van ends up, removing, his tattoo apprentice because Bella's coming at her. And Bella was like, bye, Van. So it seems like she got something up her sleeve. It seems like she likes her some Van. And plus, she's trying to stay on the show and stay relevant because she's only a secretary. And Danielle's somewhere around the corner. So I'm just like, And then we have, Shine. He does a tattoo. It actually looks nice. He does a wonderful job. He also explains to Ryan like the new way of tattooing with using the iPad. Like you actually tattooing on the arm. Everything comes out perfect, just like you design. You see it before it happens. This is some new technique. Ryan is appreciates it too as well, and he feels like it's competition, especially after he's seen Shine tattoo. He was like, I gotta show up, I gotta show my skills. And so we'll see what happens with that situation. And 4 on a date is just ridiculous. I don't know what's up with that woman dating 4, but that's crazy. Then we have Charmaine and Ryan. They meet up together, and basically now they're moving on. Charmaine is gonna actually be like the ambassador with tattoos and try to like brand Nine Mag and actually bring some of her sophistication from the industry into Nine Mag, which working with the radio station, working with celebrities that come in that she interviewed to as well, being on BET, and then doing all types of commercials and stuff like that. Even though Charmaine shaded people that make videos on YouTube and dissing them when she's doing the same damn thing. And girl, you need to chill out because you got your ass whooped last season. Don't be trying to diss us because you're trying to come into our world. My peeps, Charmaine trying to diss us. So her and Ryan make up, and Ryan wants to see what she's working with, what she can bring to the shop. And so we have Charmaine. She goes home to Neek, and Neek is like, yo, I don't want you at Black Ink. I don't want you at Nine Mag. I don't want you over there working. I don't want blah, blah, blah. You know what you've been through. They're fighting. They're violence over there. They sleeping around with each other. I was like, damn, you don't know Charmaine was sleeping around too as well. Charmaine was part of that group sleeping around. She was part of that fighting group too as well. She was running her mouth too as well. So what are you talking about? Your girl is just like everybody at Nine Mag. She been showing her breasts, her punani, everything. Now we know why, because she overheats. She has a sweating problem. So I don't know if she has BO or not, but Ryan did not want to really hug or kiss Charmaine. And I don't know if it's due to her sweaty armpits, her sweaty vagina, her sweaty stomach, her sweaty back, her just sweaty period. So we'll see what happens with that situation. So that goes down. So it's cool. But Charmaine did stand her ground because Neek did not want her to go back to Nine Mag. And also, she was like, I'm doing what I got to do. I need money. I'm trying to build a brand. I'm trying to build a business. I'm branding myself. So I'm going to do this regardless. And so that's when her man gave her like an ultimatum. Well, if Nine Mag goes back to the old Nine Mag, you're gonna leave, right? You're not going to be around. She was like, is that an ultimatum? And he was just looking at her. So we'll see what happens. But it already went back to Nine Mag when they started fighting at the Halloween party. So we have that situation with them. So anyways, now everybody's in the shop. They're chilling, they're talking. Van's there, Shine's there, Britt's there, Bella's there, and also Lily's there. But I don't know where 4 is at, and I don't see Ryan either. So a client comes in, but first we get to hear Britt talk about piercing 3 nipples and messing up on the nipple. I was like, ow. So we have that situation. Then we have a guy comes in. Basically, he wants to get a tattoo, like a book of his children's name. And so Bella was like, so who do you want to tattoo you? He was like, either Ryan or Van. Ryan's not there. So Van was like, oh, I got you, my brother. And so then the guy started asking questions about, is everybody tattoo artists? And Shine was like, no, I'm a tattoo artist, but let me show you some of my work. And then so he sees that there's only one black guy in the book, because the Van was like, yo, do you tattoo on black people, on dark skinned people? Because all the tattoos that we've seen of Shine has been on Caucasian people. So it also seems like his portfolio that he only has one Caucasian person there. So it seems like, do you really mess with black people? Or you just on this show using Ryan? Ryan likes to be used and taken advantage of by anybody, so it's all good. He didn't have his pimp daddy swag on today, but last episode he was like Rick James. He was like Superfly. He was, but I guess we change up today. So we have that situation. So the best person dressed this episode is none other than Shine, with everything he owns on his back. So we got him there. We know he's probably in debt. His credit score is probably 0. So let me just stop. I'm only joking, because he probably got 1 million Instagram followers or 2 million. So let's move on from that. So and so then basically he was asked again, so who do you want to tattoo you? And so he was gonna choose, and because the guy was like, so should I be that second black guy, because you only got one black guy, so should I be the second black guy that you tattoo? You know what I'm saying? And so Shine was like, and So then Bella asks him again, or Britt asks, the young guy, does he want to who does he want to tattoo him? He's thinking, he's debating. He goes with Van. Van was like, yes, my brother. So then Van end up, confronting Shine, like, yo, don't step on my toes. Don't do that no more. Yo, that's wrong. Clearly the client came in here for me. Ryan's not here. So obviously he's here for me. And by you showing him your tattoos, it's basically trying to cut throat. It's like when you selling out there. Somebody try to say, oh, it's only $10, and the other person cut your throat and say, I got it for $5. So we have that situation. And so, Shine was like, well, listen, he asked if there's any other tattoo artists in here. And I said, yeah. And I wanted to show him my work too as well, because the guy didn't really know who he really wanted to tattoo him, because it was his first time getting a tattoo. He's a virgin to being tattooed, And so we have that situation. And then so Van was like, yo, listen, that's wrong. You can't cut throat. Like, there's rules, there's etiquette in here. The guy clearly chose me. You don't try to cut my throat and do that. So do we have an understanding? And Shine was like, nah, man, you need to speak to me better. You need to speak to me correct. No, you trying to steal money from me. I speak to you any way I want to speak to you. Just because Don and Ryan are praising you doesn't mean I have to praise you. It doesn't mean that you're going to cut my throat. So anyway, Shine is in his confessional, and he was like, my tattoos pop. Everything pops out. They say something. Van tattoos don't really say anything. He's not really known for tattoo. And I was like, damn, Shine, why you over there messing with Van? You just got in the shop and you a guest artist. Why you tripping? Like, I'm telling you, they just be letting anybody come into 9 Mag, disrespecting them and shitting on them and everything. They just be acting up. People come in and tear up that shop, mess up that shop. So it is what it is. So now we get ready for the Halloween party. And so when we get ready for the Halloween party, everything's going good. There's no problems. Everything's cool. Charmaine comes through. Lily was like, you know what? I see Charmaine. Ryan forgives everybody. So he's a forgiving mother sucker. And, it's all good. So I ain't even gonna mess with Charmaine. Charmaine comes through. She's doing her thing. Everything's cool. Then all of a sudden, Bella's going after Bonita, Van's tattoo apprentice, going after her, basically asking Lily why she being nice to her. And so then, I think, F that girl, who cares about her? Ryan is looking, and he clearly sees Bella starting trouble with, the apprentice for no reason. So Bella started trouble, go up into her face, and the girl was like, yo, you're clearly drunk. You're a drunk, And so then Bella started throwing shit. They almost get into a fight. Don takes Bella and Brett outside. Bella's like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to calm down. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Blah, blah, blah. Cussing. Like shit that we already seen over and over. Nothing new. Nothing extravagant. And so then we have, the tattoo apprentice showing, Van her breastises. And so all of a sudden, the tattoo apprentice, Ebonita, she ends up going outside and she's arguing with Bella. Everybody's watching the argument go on. No one's trying to stop it. No one's trying to break it up. Van is not putting his tattoo apprentice inside his car and leaving. And no one's bringing Bella inside of the shop to cut it out, because they're arguing back and forth. It's only going to get heated more. And then Van had to say, that fight just happened out of nowhere. Out of nowhere it just happened. They were almost about to go to blows inside the shop. They was throwing shit, throwing food and drinks. And then on top of that, they're outside arguing with each other. So it didn't happen out of nowhere. And so, Bonita actually gets close to, Bella. It looks like she had like a little punches on the shoulder, the lower back or something like that. But it looks like there was no power in them at all. Then they end up entangling each other, pulling their hair. They separate them. The episode is over. It seems like Bella really got something to prove. She really wants her camera time. She wants her time. Or her and Van got something going on. Peace. I'm out. One love.